We talk about advancing in career, and for the longest time, skills played a huge role. But today, building a reputation and building your personal brand really helps in advancing in careers because this is how you get your name mentioned in rooms that you're not physically in. This is how you get to be known, your name and your expertise and your knowledge and your position to be known in the industry that you are in the market that you work in. So I want you to think about 10 different things that will really impact your personal brand so that you are able to advance in your career at a much faster pace than your peers. And the first one would be to be really proficient in what you do. So, yes, a personal brand is about reputation, but reputation is also built on being really good at what you do. This is the foundation to build on it your visibility, to position yourself for growth within your company, or by being an attractive candidate for other organizations. So being really good at what you do has to come as number one. The second one is your value proposition. So, what does that mean? Is that you're building your personal brand or you're building your reputation when you are clear on what are your strengths and what's your competitive edge. You have to ask yourself, what do I do exceptionally well that I can talk about and really excel, put my head above everyone else or other peers within the industry? What are these specific skills or qualities that will make me stand out? The third thing would be to align yourself with the company goals that you are currently in. Because as a person who is working in an organization but intentionally focusing on building their personal brand, you have to make sure that you are in alignment with the organization that you're in. So make sure that your company's priorities and your leadership's vision is in sync to what you are contributing and your goals as a career focused professional. So frame your contributions in a way that will highlight your impact within the organization and what does really success look like with you in that team. The fourth thing would be to start and to start increasing your visibility internally within the organization. Simple things: speak up in meetings, sign up for high impact projects, share your wins strategically internally. It's not about playing the politics game. No, it's about leveraging internal communication channels, whether it is in person or on the company newsletter, on a Slack channel, on the intranet, anything that you are able not just to celebrate yourself, but to celebrate the team that you are part of. So, internal relations is as important as external relations when you're building your personal brand for career advancement. The fifth thing I would say is to build relationship with key stakeholders. And that means to strengthen your relationship with your manager, with senior managers, again, without playing the politics game. So things like networking internally, things like being intentional in building relationships with peers and with leadership interdepartment wise. Seek some kind of mentorship or even sponsorship within the internal dynamic of the organization. The sixth point would be to demonstrate leadership potential. So if you are at a mid level within the organization, you need to demonstrate more leadership potential. And that means you need to take more initiatives to look for opportunities where you can lead a project or mentor a colleague or propose new ideas that will actually add either to the bottom line of the company or add to the growth of the department that you're in. Leadership is not about titles, it's a behavior. So you have to embody that behavior so that it can position you not just as a leader, but also as a problem solver. So when you identify certain challenges, you are thinking like an entrepreneur in the organization. You are showcasing hard skills as well as soft skills, emotional intelligence, communication skills, and all of that that will influence how people see you positively within the organization, within the department that you're in, or even within your team. The seventh point I would say is to document and to quantify your achievements, because keeping record of your accomplishments is very important. And if you can include metrics in it, it's a great addition. So if you're able to say things that are, like I've streamlined the process to save X amount of hours per week, or we have increased sales by 20%, or we have grown the team because of certain growth that we have seen within the department. If you can quantify, great. But other than that, make sure you always record your accomplishment, because this will help in building a strong case, whether it is for your promotion, but also for the kind of content that you will be sharing online for your digital presence that will help you to put yourself out there for career advancements. The eighth point would be to increase your visibility externally. So we talked about the internal, let's go external. This is where you have to have a strong online presence, leverage LinkedIn or other professional platforms, build online presence, whether it is through work or whether having a personal website, a blog, a portfolio, anything of the sort. Networking by attending industry events, but with intention and purpose, joining a professional association or a professional group, hosting informal gatherings for professionals within your field, within the industry or the market that you work in. All of that will help you to build relationships and to establish yourself as a connector. The ninth thing that I would say is publicity. And this is where, if you're working within a company, you need to make sure that it abides by the company guidelines. So that's a very important caveat you need to be aware of. But if you are able to ride the wave when it comes to publicity, that would be great. So contribute to articles in reputable websites or magazines that are within your field, volunteer to speak in panels or to moderate ones within industry events. Seek different opportunities to share your insight, whether it is on a podcast, on a YouTube channel, or any kind of media platform that is suitable for you or has that opportunity. And the final point, the 10th point, is to create consistently with good cadence thought leadership content. And what I mean about that is, if you are working or your work involves research or innovation, innovative solutions, or anything of that sort, publish your findings, white paper, case study, whatever it is. Try to participate in or to lead some kind of research initiative that is relevant to your industry. If you have deep expertise in a specific area, consider writing an ebook, consider creating a downloadable resource. These are all things in addition to thought leadership content by posting online on social media. These are additional things that does build you as a person who is not just skillful, so has the skills or the experience, but also a person who has an opinion and a point of view that will advance the industry or impact the industry as a whole. So that does position someone as a thought leader in their category. I just want you to remember that building a personal brand and gaining visibility does take time. All these 10 points that I've said are things that are time consuming. However, this is what playing the long game looks like. This is how building a personal brand that has a strong foundation looks like. So be intentional about your visibility, about your relationships, about your contributions. And that is how you position yourself as someone leaders want or they cannot afford to overlook. So good luck, and you've got this.